Okay, class, remember today I only taught you a few main concepts. One of the main concepts is to convert a magnetic material into a magnet. So this process is called magnetization, remember? So write down, this is a recap. Magnetization, meaning we're going to turn a magnetic material, for example, a steel bar, into a magnet. Okay, so we're going to turn a magnetic material into a magnet. This process is called magnetization. During lesson time, we mentioned that usually for magnetic material, for example, the one shown on the screen here is a steel bar. You can see inside the steel bar there are a few sections. I call them magnetic domains. The different domains point in different directions. You can tell they are not really aligned. So right now, our steel bar is just a piece of steel bar. It's not magnetized yet. So I'm going to revise with you. How can we turn this steel bar into a magnet using the electrical method? I think I emphasized in class, this is the only method that is actually examined in the O-level. So this special method is called the electrical method. So we use the electrical method to magnetize the steel bar into a magnet. Electrical method using direct current. Okay, so you don't need to check the notes, just look at the screen here. We do a bit of recap. So the one in the center of the screen is just a piece of steel bar. Okay, steel bar, steel. Okay, and then I'm going to wind many coils of wire around it. See how I do that? One coil, second coil, 3 coil, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can draw a lot more, but just for illustration purpose, I have drawn 8 coils of wire. So these many coils together, remember we call them a solenoid. Okay, solenoid. All right, so I'm going to connect the solenoid to a battery. It's your DC supply, direct current supply. Then we can include a switch. Okay, so once the switch is closed, obviously electric current will flow out of the battery. So positive terminal electric current flow out. Then current flow up the coil. Then flow down on the other side, you can't see. Then flow up again. So let's continue, finish all of the conventional current and flow down back to the battery, okay? So once the electric current flow through the solenoid, okay, the current will actually set up a magnetic field that helps to magnetize your steel bar into a magnet, okay? So once the current starts flowing, we know that's it. The steel bar will turn into a magnet. Okay, so we also learned that when the steel bar turns into a magnet, the 2 poles, we can even determine the polarity. We use the right hand grip rule. Right hand grip rule. Okay, so I would like to invite you to take out your right hand. Your 4 fingers pointing upwards follows the current flow direction in the solenoid. Then you wrap your 4 fingers upwards. Your thumb point to right or left. Check your thumb, your right thumb. Is it pointing to left or right? For me, I checked the left hand side. My thumb point to left hand side. That means the left end of your steel bar must have been magnetized into North Pole. The right hand side has become magnetized into South Pole. So now we know that using electrical method, a steel bar can be magnetized into a magnet. I use the right hand grip rule. I can determine the polarity of the poles. Okay, yeah, so that's the recap for the last lesson.